was stopping to hear what the old woman wanted. Then would come the scowl. Hadrian was not certain what that meant. Disappointment, perhaps? Next, Royce's eyes would roll with open contempt, and then frustration would display itself in the form of folded arms. Finally, anger would rise, along with his cloak's hood. Royce pulling up his hood was always a bad sign, like fur bristling on a wolf's back. A warning, and usually the only one anyone ever received. "You must help me," the old woman shouted as she plunged through the brush, climbing out of the ditch at the side of the road. "There's a strange man in my barn, and I'm scared for my life." "Your barn?" Hadrian asked, looking over the woman's head but not seeing a barn. Royce and Hadrian had been travelling north on the Stewart's Road, near the city of Culnora. All morning they had passed numerous farms and cottages, but they had not seen either for some time. "My husband and I have a farm round this bend." She pointed up the road. "If you have a husband, why doesn't he take care of the man?" "Dear old Danny's away. Went to Verney's to sell our lamb's wool. Won't be back for a month at least. The man in my barn is a drunken lunatic. He's naked, violent and cursing. Probably been bit by a sick dog and has the madness. I'm afraid to go near the barn, but I need to feed our livestock. I just don't know what to do. I'm certain he'll kill me if I set foot inside." "You've never seen him before?" The woman shook her head. "If you help me, if you run him off my land, I'll see that you get a fine meal for both you and your horses. I'll even wrap up some extras to take with you. I'm a fine cook, I am." Hadrian dismounted and glanced at his friend. "What are you doing?" Royce asked. "It'll only take a minute," Hadrian replied. Royce sighed. The sigh was new. "You don't know this woman. This isn't your problem." "I know that." "So why are you helping her?" "Because that's what people do. They help each other. If you saw a man lying in the road with an arrow in him, you'd stop, wouldn't you?" "Of course," Royce replied. "Anyone would. A wounded man is easy pickings, unless you could see from your saddle that someone else has already taken his purse." "What? No! No one would rob a wounded man and leave him to die." Royce nodded. "Well, no. You're right. If he has a purse and you take it, it's best to slit his throat afterward. Too many people live through arrow wounds. You taught me that. No sense risking that he might come after you." The old woman looked at Royce aghast. Now it was Hadrian's turn to sigh. "Don't mind him. He was raised by wolves." Royce sat with his arms folded and a glare in his eyes. "I should never have told you about that." "Look, it's a beautiful afternoon, and we're in no hurry. Besides, you're always complaining about my cooking. I'm sure you'll be happier with her meal. I'm just going to have a quick talk with this guy." Hadrian added in a whisper. "He's probably just some poor fella desperate for shelter. I'll bet that if I can get the two of them to talk, we can work this all out. I can probably get her to pay the guy to help while her husband is away. The woman will get a hired hand, and he'll get some food and a place to sleep. What's more, we'll get a hot meal, so everybody wins. And when this good deed ends in disaster, will you listen to me next time and let people take care of their own problems?" "Sure, but it'll be fine. He's just one guy. Even if he's completely unreasonable, I think we can handle a drunken squatter." The fall had been a wet one, and the road was a muddy mess. Dead leaves hid puddles, trees were becoming black skeletons, and the songs of birds were few. Hadrian always missed them as the leaves fell, and was surprised in spring at their return, having forgotten their whistling music. Just as foretold, around the next bend